Hello, all. Welcome back to Backfikers. This is a FIFA World Cup roundup for this week, where we'll be covering off what has happened in this week, what the games that we want to see, and what is our personal favorite game, and a couple of things about a couple of players who we enjoyed watching and who we are disappointed watching. Yeah. To start off with, Prashant, now what do you think till now the best game for you or your highlights for this week till now?
So I'll tell you, right? I haven't watched a lot, and someone was asking me, "Are you watching FIFA World Cup?" Not someone. Our biggest fan was texting me, and he was asking me, "Are you watching FIFA World Cup?" I told him, "Bro, it's not my responsibility to watch. It is not my beat. I am covering Women's World Cup." But anyways, having said that, I did watch a bit of it. I think my favorite match was South Korea Czechia, purely because of the quality of play that South Korea showed, right? Such a quality team. I think their midfielder in bomb who
Yeah,
scored the goal and who assisted.
assisted.
Beautiful, beautiful football. I thought I saw the best football in that particular match. I'm pretty sure the worst football would have been Brazil Morocco. I didn't see that, but I'm pretty sure that would have been the worst football. Right? I didn't see that match, but genuinely, I was surprised by the quality that I made up my mind. I was telling Sumedha also that I think my teams to follow this World Cup would be South Korea and Japan. I am totally playing the Asian card here, and I will support South Korea and Japan because I just thought South Korea was playing the game that they play, the intensity, the pressing, uh, the systems of play that they have. Beautiful. And Hansingwon was on fire, was on fire. He could have scored 2, 3 goals. He was amazing.
There are
I
so many United fans online who are like, let's sign him, let's sign him. I mean, bro, have we learned nothing from Amrabat? Have we
no, no,
learned nothing?
there is no need to sign Songmin. He plays for LAFC. Let him continue to play for
No,
that.
no, no, not Jungminson, the midfielder.
In
Uh,
Byom.
India.
No, no need. That guy, I think he'll play great in a system, and United don't have a system, so please.
Yeah.
Let's not. But yeah, I think for me that was my favorite game to watch. Yeah.
And now, what is your favorite moment or
For me, I think the way Bosnia have redefined Harambal for me, that was something interesting. I mean, their defense was so top notch. I did not think, like, I was so irritated with Jonathan David that the amount of shots that he played, that he made for Canada, and he scored nothing of it. There were three brilliant goal line saves by the Bosnian players, and I mean, I never thought Kolasinac would pull off, be a captain and pull off that brilliant a game for Bosnia. It's a draw, but yeah, it is like a victory for Bosnia.
Okay.
one for you?
I have two moments, and it's weird saying this, but I like the US game. I don't want to admit it, but I watched like the worst part was Serginho Dest crossing such ridiculous so badly. I was like, ah man, come on, you play in Europe. What is this? And second, the Western McKinney, like when he was passing, okay, basic pass from like a center mid to a winger, basic pass. And a commentator said that one of the greats playing one of the greatest passes ever. I was like,
But they played like champions. No, they played like,
please,
I mean,
No, not
please.
like champions, but yeah.
yeah, all
Yeah.
against us
And
do.
my favorite moment was Raul Jimenez scoring that header. What a moment for the Mexican and in front of his crowd. And a sad part was like few days ago his father passed out
Few
before
months
him.
ago, I would
Yeah,
believe.
few
Yeah,
months or few days ago, his father passed out, and then he came and he scored that a beautiful header, and he dedicated it to his father.
I mean, for me,
So
not only that. Like in 2020, he had his skull
head injury.
fractured
Yeah,
against one of the who was that Brazilian defender. for Chelsea.
Silva,
No,
Danilo.
Okay, one whatever.
Yeah,
yeah,
Chelsea defender, Brazil.
yeah,
yeah,
There'll be so many.
and
yeah,
and then to come out and score that goal in front of his home crowd at Azteca as well, like one of the most goated stadiums. It was brilliant to watch.
Sure, what was it
yeah.
for you? What
Think
was it for you?
for me, it has to be the USA. I think USA was a great game. Think, I think the way USA played, I think the starting 11 was so good, or maybe Paraguay didn't know what was happening, right? Either they didn't expect US to come out so hot, or maybe I forgot the coach. He developed a
Poch.
really Poch might have developed a really good system where I think they came off really strong. I think the first half where the number of like Paraguay, like they couldn't control the ball, right? The rate at which Paraguay were not able to control the ball with the intercept that US team was making onto that Paraguay team, considering how physical the South American teams are, they look lost for most of the first half, and not only most of the first half, right? Like till 60 minutes, till the MLS, US MLS players came out till they looked so lost. So that is where I felt that for me was really good. I think for the South Korea game, I only have one film. I know Sun played well, but I felt he tried to do a lot of things. He could have uh, done a bit more of distribution well. So that's a complaint that I have. But I couldn't watch that game. I think so far I couldn't watch two games. That was one, and Scotland was Haiti was other. I think except for that, I was able to watch all the games, all full games till now.
How
So
was
Don't make
Brazil
us
versus Morocco?
don't make us
uh,
So
proud.
I have a question for you, Sharana.
yeah.
So is Joga Bonito still alive or it's dead?
Same thing. So
I
same
think
question in different ways. How was Brazil
yes.
versus Morocco?
It was hard to watch Brazil. I think somehow they got the starting lineup wrong. I think they could have started with, I think, the person who came at 68th per minute. I think the back line, they got the back line wrong. That is what I felt because initially
Danilo,
when
Alex,
Morocco was, yeah,
no, no. Ibanez played.
Yeah, so Danilo came in, I think.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, somehow they got the backline wrong because initially Morocco were able to make a lot of intrusions into that Brazil midfield and backlines. Like even Brazil, like even for first 20 minutes, I felt Brazil were off till Vinny scored the goal. Till the time Vinny showed some of the magic and played that Brazil flair. Till that Brazil flair came into that game, they looked off. Once the Vinny scored the goal, they came back into the frame. But still, somehow that midfield left a lot of gaps. I don't know. I don't know if Casemiro is not able to make those runs or something. But it felt Morocco were able to easily penetrate to that midfield. But that slowly sorted off as the game went on. That sorted off, right? That sorted off and that cooled off, and Brazil were able to make those incursions far more easily into through Morocco. Like initially, somehow it felt like for first 20 minutes, it felt Brazil were like simply running around the field. Like 11 players were running around. Nobody knows what they were doing. After 20 minutes, once Vinny scored that goal, that is when it all came back
Yeah.
coherent and they started playing. But still, I think there is some issue with that midfield and the back line. I think there's a bit of a or maybe Morocco were so good that Brazil didn't know something to do, but it felt incoherent. But slowly it came back. Initially, it took some time for them to adjust and play.
I'm surprised Paqueta played on the right and not through the middle,
Yeah,
so he played
right?
through the middle only, right? Or who played
No,
through the
at
middle?
least it was Guimaraes and Casemiro who played in the middle.
Yeah.
Vinny and so they played 4-4-2 instead of
yeah,
playing 4-3-3.
yeah. So this is where, even though
So who
the
played
problem
wrong?
is that is where the problem happened. Right? The Paqueta was coming so ahead, even though he was playing back, he was coming so ahead. He was creating so many chances, trying to make those incursions. Sometimes the midfield felt a bit off, like
Yeah.
they didn't know, and the incursions were happening through the midfield. Morocco was so good. Like I think Morocco was so good in the
Yeah,
first
but
half.
yeah, I can understand. I can understand. You're right. The lineup is. I think if you play 4-4-2 with this and you play Paqueta on the right, instead of playing 4-3-3, Vinny through the left and Rafinha through the right, and
Yeah.
Igor Thiago through the middle. I don't know. This is not the team that I would have. At least I wouldn't have lined up like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I'm not sure.
Even like I would have benched Casemiro, I would have played Guimaraes and Paqueta and Cunha in the 10. Like bit more attacking, bit more
Yeah,
flair. So it
yeah.
would
yeah.
be
So I don't know.
Strikers.
This is a, but I understand they're playing. See, Morocco is a very good team, and I think they
We
have
should be scared of Morocco. And this is, I think, the first two teams that are 10 or higher playing uh,
10 or
the
lesser,
game.
Mm,
Sorry, 10 or lesser. Yeah, yeah.
10 or lesser, yeah.
yes,
Or the top
yeah.
10 team.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
So that is where I felt. So that is where that is. I don't know. Like initially, as I felt like I get Morocco is such a good team, but still, if Brazil would play to their potential, I didn't think Brazil played to their potential this game. If Brazil would have played to their potential, it would have not been this close a game. It's not that they were not able to create chances, even though they were able to create chances, somehow the midfield was not feeding enough through forward. So that
Oh,
is where I felt a
interesting.
bit. And I think for me, one more favorite moment is Qatar scoring goal at
Oh yeah,
last minute,
I
man.
saw that. I saw that. It was amazing.
Mm.
I thought, and I'm telling you, Switzerland deserved this,
Yeah.
right? Why were you not able to score or close it down, right? I think I was at a restaurant and I was watching that. I 95th minute or
Yeah.
96th minute. What
95th minute.
I was so happy.
I
I
mean,
was so
Yeah.
happy.
the way Lopetegui celebrated that, he went in, he had a he drank water
He
and he
injured
was
himself.
finally.
And I'm telling you, Switzerland deserved
Had
this.
enough chances. Like they
They
had
had a
enough
lot of
chances to
chance.
close the game. I don't know. Somehow they kept hitting defenders. Somehow. So this is where. So this is that is my overall right. Overall, somehow teams are not able to finish the final
Absolutely.
kicks.
Also, do you think that was a penalty where
Uh,
uh, the what Switzerland got? Okay.
I didn't see the first half. So I just saw the second half and that too from 45th minute. So yeah, Kishore, was that a penalty?
it it looked like a
Okay.
penalty. So
I
Okay.
think
Because
in
it was a
international
no,
cricket,
it
you
no,
would give it, no?
it was an offside play kind of. So the striker was in offside, and also, but yeah, I can the ball was in play, and then you
uh,
that might have played a part. But for me, the player should have been substituted because he was heavily injured. The knee was on his neck,
Oh,
and his neck twisted, and
oh,
still he continued.
mm,
oh God.
So he was
Sad.
unconscious for like 1 or 2 minutes. So it
Oh
was it
wow.
was a very sad
mm,
moment.
Trigger warning,
And
people who please be careful who are watching. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
So yeah, I think that was where I think overall.
So
So this
just
the
to just to
yeah
add to that, right? Overall, I think I agree with you. It's very similar for me, except and maybe that is why people enjoyed the USA match because they finished
yeah.
like they no team. I was so upset with Mexico in the game one versus South Africa. You know how South Africa is playing, right? And when they were playing 11 versus 9, forget 11 versus 9. You're supposed to score. It was
Even 11 versus 9, South Africa looked competent, which was,
yeah,
I
like I
mean,
was so pissed with Mexico. I'm like, maybe they were scared because they were playing at home and they were like, oh, let's not lose, let's at
or
least win.
maybe or maybe they were preserving energy for other games.
also the bizarre decisions in that game. I don't understand three red cards.
I don't,
That's
I think
I don't.
they tried to be really stringent in the first game, and then people,
After that, they changed.
yeah,
After that, they
See, to
changed.
be honest, uh, there is not much football to talk about in this World Cup, but what is happening outside of it is so many things. I mean, like,
England. I think have
if
finally recovered their kit and everything.
No, I mean that is what
So
happens. See, you have two hosts, which are good hosts, right? Canada
yeah,
and Mexico. And then you have one host who doesn't want to be a host, right? I know where I am, I know where I'm talking from, but I'm telling you,
yeah,
right? One host who doesn't want to be a host, then this is bound to happen,
yeah.
right? I
I,
don't know
I
about
I'm like every day I'm just scrolling reels and something new is happening. I'm like, man, come on, talk about football, talk about what is happening on the pitch.
I think till now there is nothing except for that USA Paraguay game. No other game really caught the eye of people, right? I think
yeah,
that was the best game. I thought Brazil Morocco would be far more like it looked competitive, but they were enough. I think Morocco played their best, and Brazil
yeah,
Brazil played
yeah,
uh, Brazil.
yeah,
That's what
I mean,
that is
I
what.
think that is why all of us predicted Morocco to first finish first, right, and Brazil to be
Yeah,
second.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And yeah, moving on for marquee games that are going to come up uh, next week. It would be. the first game that we were looking into Netherlands versus Japan, which is going to, oh, I forgot where that is going to happen. Mm,
Uh,
So Netherlands versus Japan, right? I'll
yeah,
quickly
the
pull
last
that up.
it'll be in Texas,
oh,
so it'll be a bit of a hotter
Japan.
weather.
Let's
Yeah.
go Japan.
Yeah,
Though,
Even Japan is a cold country.
yeah, but
yeah,
I hope
No,
they win.
it's
I
not
don't
cold
care
country.
about them.
It also gets quite hot in Japan,
yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
right?
one sad news that Wataru Endo is injured, so he's out of the World Cup.
Damn.
he was a
Okay.
captain as well. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. But okay. So Japan, Netherlands. I hope Japan wins, man. I really don't want to see. It'll be whatever people call Arsenal game, haram ball. I don't want to use that term because it's unfortunate. It'll be worse than that. It'll be Jose Mourinho's parking the bus of parking the bus.
This
It
is
is
That's
the
what
best
Netherlands will
defense.
do.
please.
So all
I just for this statement, I want Japan to win. I don't want to hear the best defense, best defense, best defense all the
Exactly.
time.
It is not the best defense. Please. अगर
It's just
8 लोग को आके खड़ा कर दोगे तो हाँ भाई हर चीज बेस्ट
they,
डिफेंस ही होगा.
you can't do anything about it.
what do you think would be the lineup, right, for Netherlands? It'll be 4-3-3 or 5-3-2? How will
Five,
Five three
how will
five,
Netherlands
4-1.
line
Five
up?
four
5-4-1.
5-4-1.
5-4-1. One person they'll hit long balls and say you run, and
Yeah,
that'll be
I
the
mean
old man Memphis Depay.
no, Clover. Mostly.
Sorry, yeah.
Watch our prediction video where I forced them to do Netherlands thing, and you can see the lineup over there.
Yeah, so I think
Well,
that is where I don't know. I think the way the tactical game of Japan would be far more nice to watch. I hope that comes through against this the deep sitting of Netherlands. I don't know. I think this is one of those English teams where instead of attacking, they rely on defense. Considering most England team, like most European
European.
teams,
Yeah.
are far more forward playing teams, whereas Netherlands is one team that is a defensive team, which
But
has
also see who is
everybody's.
coaching, right? But
Yeah,
also see who's coaching that team. It's Ronald Koeman. How are you expecting Koeman to teach people how to attack?
Okay, I have a question, right? Who is the worst or slash the best Dutch coach? Ronald Koeman, LVG. What is that guy who coached Manchester United? Oh, Tuck. That
Ten
guy.
Hag.
Ten
no,
Ten
no.
Hag.
Hag.
Arne
Or
Slot.
Arne Slot. Or Arne Slot. Okay.
I will pick Louis Van Gaal.
I'll pick Arne Slot.
I'd also play Carnage slot. I don't know. I don't know what he tried to do with that Liverpool team. It was
No, no, but I think he's the best coach in my mind. Everyone else is. But anyways, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry for derailing.
Let's
If
move
you
to
talk about Netherlands, I'll
another
go.
picture.
Yeah.
yeah. I think yeah, that is
Ivory
where
Coast Ecuador would be the next to watch out for. With the Ecuadorian defense and Ivory Coast attack, it will be very interesting to see.
What attack?
Of Ahmad, I think.
Does Ahmad score for Manchester United?
I mean,
He scores for Chelsea.
Who?
Ahmad. So just quote.
Ahmad plays for United.
I
No,
forget
no.
the.
Anyways, so okay. So you're talking about Ivory Coast versus Ecuador. What are the other matches? Sorry. Sure, go ahead. You were saying
Yeah,
something.
going ahead.
yeah. I think Ivory Coast. The next game that we were going to cover would be Ivory Coast versus Ecuador, which is happening in I keep
Philly.
forgetting, Philly, which is a colder place compared to all the
Right now, Philly is very hot, by
yeah.
the way. Right now.
So
So East Coast, Lalit was telling me Jersey is 30.
ooh,
Philly would be like similar.
that is consider like one of the trivia for our people. Today we have three games that happened in New Jersey, SF, and Vancouver. So it's three places where you get a lot of streaming from this channel from.
Yes, that's true. No, the SF game will be tomorrow.
No, today, right?
Okay,
The
six
game happened.
six might win
Morocco
it
versus Brazil.
any minute.
That was New Jersey. The first game was at SF, if I'm not wrong.
Maybe, yeah. Anyway, no, it was in New Jersey. The Morocco Brazil game was at New
New
Jersey.
Jersey, Switzerland, Qatar was at SF.
Oh, was it at Bay Area?
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, that is why there was traffic. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even realize that is why there was traffic. Okay,
People
sorry.
in US realizing that World Cup is happening. On
No, there's enough excitement also regarding the World Cup. But they're trying to make a big thing out of the World Cup, and USA playing the first game so well when compared to other two hosts. It also helped.
Fair enough. That's true. So sorry for that.
next would
But
be a bigger game would be Belgium Egypt and France Senegal. France Senegal, I think I'm looking forward to. Uh,
so Belgium Egypt is happening in Seattle on Sunday, right?
Yeah,
So
Sunday,
on 15th,
15.
Monday. Sorry. Yeah.
and, yeah,
Who are you picking for that? I
Belgium
think
I
Egypt.
we
I would go Belgium. Yeah,
I will go
sorry.
left field. I will pick Egypt. Go Salah. Chelsea boy. Also उधर भी Chelsea boy खेल रहा है De Bruyne.
wait. Salah is going to Chelsea. Okay.
No.
No,
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 no.
no.
He started. He
Started
started
with
with
Chelsea.
Chelsea. He
Okay.
started with Chelsea. Everyone started with Chelsea, Kishore. You should
Even De
remember,
Bruyne started
Chelsea
with Chelsea.
is like Mother Earth. Everyone started with Chelsea.
It's a
Yeah.
TCS.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Delhi Capitals in IPL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'll go with Belgium for this game. It's just that they're far more a bit more round off team than Egypt, where Egypt it's all send the ball to Salah and see what happens.
That's true. That's true. Absolutely.
They have Mamush as well this time.
Yeah,
Mm,
but
but still, even though like it's not, see, it's similar, right? If it depends like for the others to come out, but initially how in the South Korea game also how we saw the team trying to feed to Sun, and after they realized okay we can also like if we play as a team we'll have far more chances, uh and they played well. I think initially they'll depend a lot on Salah. By the time they'll realize Belgium might score one or two, and then there'll be a course correction in that
You are
Egypt team.
forgetting that striker is Lukaku. He is the father of Jonathan David. Okay.
Grandfather.
Yeah. So how much ever De Bruyne tries, they have in front of them Lukaku.
And De Bruyne barely played this season,
Yeah. No, he was injured.
but they also have the best goalkeeper in the world. So they will not give goals.
Yeah. France Senegal. Easy France wins. Everyone.
really,
Bro, look at their attack, bro.
Come
but you are forgetting the history. And last time
on.
Senegal beat this kind of France only in I think 98 or 2002 World Cup. I think
2002.
2002.
2002.
Yeah,
No, I think
Yeah.
this France team is too difficult to beat. It's
Okay.
this is too
Just to give
OP.
some, okay,
yeah,
just to give you something about the 2002. They came into that World Cup fighting. Henry was fighting. I mean, the team was in shambles.
How
They were fighting, right? And it was like they had won in 98. They'd come back to 2002, but it was like a very bad, it was in a very bad shape. There was a lot of infighting. There was a lot of mistrust in that team. So just to give some context, because I know a lot of you would not be aware about the 2002 World Cup. I just
I
seen
was
that
born
World
at
Cup
that.
also. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, yeah. I think that is where I think the France team is too good. But considering the context and the history of both the countries, it'll be far more emotional and emotionally filled game. But the France
Definitely.
has too much of a class to not win
And
the
this
game.
this is again happening on Monday, again in New York, right? New York, New
Yeah,
Jersey. Yeah, nice.
Tuesday I
Nice.
think.
yeah,
For
it's
us.
Monday.
Uh, so
Yeah,
so
For
I'm
them
I'm
on
giving you the
Tuesday.
games as they're happening in America,
yeah,
right? So
yeah,
Monday,
yeah.
for Tuesday for people in India,
People in
Okay.
India and Europe.
Europe.
Wednesday. And
But
then
for once it'll be American people.
Yeah,
and then Argentina, Algeria.
yeah.
Uh, that'll be interesting. But
Argentina has too much
Argentina,
quality.
yeah, to go
So
through.
Okay, cool.
for
Any other group games that you guys think?
last
England,
one,
Croatia is
yeah.
the last.
Okay,
So
that is happening on Tuesday for us and Wednesday for you. It's happening in Dallas. But
yeah,
that's it. No other games in the week which are
Like,
interesting.
then we go to the second game week, so that is why I'm not eager to
Okay.
watch it.
Second game.
This
Oh, so we are only talking game week one. We are not talking game week
game
two.
week,
I thought we were
no, as
talking.
in, we were talking the whole week, but I
Yeah.
thought now we finish game week one, and then if we, now we
Okay.
can move to game week two.
so
Any
England Croatia, what do you think?
No, I think
Cro
it's a very old Croatian side, so I
Does
think it will be
Croatia have
England.
legs anymore?
Yeah, yeah. I think Croatia will win. England will stuff it up.
It's coming
I
home.
I want England to crash out of round of 32.
It's coming home.
Round of
Ah,
32. And let's get done with this shit. Anyways,
It's
yeah,
coming home.
sorry.
yeah.
Sorry for my
No, I still think England has to win. It's their game to lose. Uh, they have enough quality all round
yeah,
to pull the game off. I know even the Croatia is one of the great World Cup teams, considering the
absolutely. Yeah.
limited resources and the things that they have all around. But considering when they go up against the big teams, they somehow find a way to do it. But still, this team is too old for the game that England plays, right? England plays far more, considering of all the teams that are in the World Cup. I feel England and France play far more advanced game than most of the other teams that are there. So that Croatian team might not be able to see, because that is one thing that is clearly visible, right? But even though the reason why I thought Canada would be far like Canada would be able to beat Bosnia was I thought because Canada is going to play in Americas where it's the game is far more physical, but the Europe game is not physical, but it's far more advanced, where people play a lot more friend. So that is where the difference is happening, where the Europe teams are playing so advanced, so forward game that the rest of the world is a bit up there, right? The finishing is not coming for them.
Yeah.
Whereas these teams, the Europe teams, are able to finish far more better. And even in that, you have grades where the top teams of England, France, Portugal, they have far more they're better with finishing than the other smaller teams.
True. True. Fair enough. Yeah. Uh, so
100%.
sorry. This is who does Spain play in game week one?
Game
They
week
play
one.
Oh, they
uh,
play Cape Verde.
Cape
Okay.
Verde.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. Now
I think
anything
in a way Spain has far more easier. Spain and Portugal have easier ways for the
round of 32.
Round of
game week
16.
round
one is
32.
very.
And
Uh,
there are prediction that one of the Spain's player might be the highest goal scorer this World Cup, because
ooh,
they have
We
two
didn't
weak
do that.
teams.
We didn't do that. We
ooh,
should have done that.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
oh,
we should.
anyways.
Because they have two weak teams. They have Cape, this one, and they also have one more team. Spain has
Okay,
two easier teams in their group.
oh, Bhuvan is more concerned of who will score.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is even I don't think who will score. Yeah, same thing.
Yeah,
Had it
because
been like had they had someone like Harry Kane, right? I would have definitely put it on Harry Kane because he will score goals against Cape Verde. Like,
Cape
Saudi,
Verde and
Cape Verde,
Saudi,
Uruguay. Yeah.
Uruguay.
mhm. Yeah. Sorry. Any other games that we need to focus this week?
Game week two, we go to Mexico, South Korea is one.
Yeah.
That will be interesting, and that will decide who will be one basically in
So I
that
think
group.
Group A is pretty much like Mexico, South Korea will qualify, right? Because I think
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, but who finishes one, I think that match will decide.
definitely.
And Scotland, Morocco will be another interesting one to look out for because uh, I think people might be sleeping on Scotland. They might still be a bit competitive team.
No, I
Okay,
don't think.
I have a comment on that.
Yeah, yeah,
The thing
Scotty
is,
240.
Haiti
Scotty.
played a really good game.
yeah, they
So
did.
Haiti played a
Defensively, they were.
real no attacking. They were very good. Forget defensive.
Oh,
They were attacking very well, right? So Scotland should have scored a couple more goals. I think McTominay hit the post from long range.
that is his career.
Uh, please, he is a Italian player of the season,
MVP. Yeah,
And
right?
he has an Italian championship.
I
Like
know, I know,
Uh,
Serie A winner.
I know, I know.
anyways,
I am a McTominay fan.
Okay.
anyways, after he left United, but I think I am keen on the Brazil Haiti game. If Haiti attack and if Brazil play the way they do today, What
Brazil
is
will
going
be
to
third.
happen? What is going to happen, Kishore? Will Brazil make it to second second round?
They no, is the same thing, right? They'll definitely pull back the game. They have enough in that bench to come back and pull back the game off. So they'll pull off, but I don't know. They'll have to really Brazil need to work on that starting lineup. I don't think Ancelotti got a lot things right in this game. He has to really get the things right. Or else it'll be a really bad World Cup for Brazil.
Absolutely. Uh, that is true. And the other team that uh, other game that I think will be great is and there's, I think Germany Ivory Coast game is going to be really great.
Okay.
Not to see.
Don't you think so?
Eh, Uh, I don't know. I don't watch a
Yeah,
lot of Ivory
uh,
Coast for me to understand their team.
I mean,
Yeah,
they have a team now, not that great of a team.
cool.
yeah.
Any other games that we will be looking forward to next week?
No, I think that's all. That ends.
Yeah. Uh, so keep following us on Backfikers. So this is the roundup for this week for FIFA World Cup. Next week we'll come up with a bit more centered around what teams played well, what are games that surprise us the most, considering we might see a few more upsets, few more teams not playing what they can play. Maybe
Will
England.
Ronaldo score?
I don't know if he doesn't put this game. I don't know which game he will. So
True, true,
Will
true,
Will
true.
Messi play? He's injured.
Yeah, don't know. Okay, sorry.
yeah,
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
yeah. So that is where I think which teams disappointed us most. Maybe again, what did England do with Croatia? Because everybody hopes it might be their cup to win. So let's see. So it'll be an
Yeah.
interesting week coming up because the World Cup just kicked off this week. Next week we'll have far more idea into because most of the teams will be playing two games. We'll have far more idea into where the teams are, how are they lining up. Are there any injuries teams are hiding from us and not letting us know?
Also, one last thing before we close it out. If England football team doesn't win against this Croatia, I will do the same rant as I did for the England men's team in cricket.
Yeah, looking forward for it.
Yeah. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you all.